From heights that nearly touch the clouds, the eagle enters the arena as one of the few hunters that truly commands the sky. Each powerful wing beat carries the force of strong muscles and a broad wingspan, pushing through the air with steady control. Its remarkable vision allows the eagle to dive like an arrow, turning speed into a precise form of aerial control. In only a few brief seconds, the distance disappears, and the target below becomes nothing more than a small point locked firmly within its reach. This is not simply a single hunt, but a clear display of the power of a bird capable of turning the entire sky into its own hunting ground. Mountain goats are masters of the cliffs. Their split hooves grip ledges only a few inches wide. Their sturdy bodies can weigh more than 70 pounds, over 5 times heavier than an eagle, making fully grown adults nearly untouchable targets. Yet, within the rugged terrain, young goats can become separated from the herd, creating rare opportunities for a hunter descending from the sky. Once a target is chosen, the eagle turns its body into a compact spear, gliding tightly along the rock face. In only a brief instant, the young mountain goat is brought under control through a combination of speed and the power of one of the largest birds of prey. Soon after, the catch rests on a secure rocky ledge where the encounter reaches its conclusion. Each successful dive provides enough energy for many days and compensates for countless earlier attempts that ended unsuccessfully. Its endurance, agility, gutgisen, and ability to use the terrain allow the eagle to maintain its place within the Rocky Mountain ecosystem. In the dense forest, monkeys are masters of climbing. Their light bodies, often weighing from only a few to more than 30 pounds, blend skillfully into layers of thick leaves. They move in groups high above the ground, gripping trunks and narrow branches, leaving almost no exposed space behind. But the eagle always knows how to detect an opening. If even one monkey becomes distracted while feeding and lowers its guard, an opportunity appears immediately. With a wingspan extending beyond 10 feet, the eagle remains agile within the tight spaces between branches. It dives downward and brings the target under control with its powerful talons. The hunt ends quickly as the catch is carried back to the nest to feed its young. Within the ecological balance of the forest, this combination of stealth, height, and sudden dives reveals how the eagle overcomes the rapid movement of monkeys and maintains its position within the complex canopy. Foxes are recognized for their sharp awareness, sensitive hearing, and ability to disappear into tall grass. They often search for rabbits, insects, and at times feed on leftover remains. Even with that caution, there are moments when a fox becomes too focused on a scent trail or the food directly ahead, unknowingly overlooking the silent shadow moving high above. When the conditions come together, the eagle drops into a rapid dive, forcing the fox to twist aside or react with a sudden snap. But against the eagle's advantages in speed, aerial position, and especially the gripping force of its strong curved talons, The fox's agility across the ground slowly loses effectiveness. The eagle removes a rival from its hunting territory and brings the confrontation to a close. Still, if the fox reaches rough terrain or responds with enough persistence, the eagle may be forced to abandon the attempt. This encounter reflects the demanding balance of nature, where both predators depend on awareness, timing, and strategy to defend their territory and maintain their place within the wild. Fish are a major source of energy and an important link supporting sea eagles and many species living near rivers and coastlines. With a diet that can consist of up to 90% fish, rich in protein and natural fats, this food supply provides reliable energy for extended flights. The hunt begins with a sharp dive the moment eagle eyes, functioning like natural binoculars, detect flashes beneath the surface from more than 3 m away. A precise instant of contact follows as the talons lock onto the fish and the wings drive upward, lifting the body smoothly back into the air. Within only a few wing beats, the pursuit is over, and the water settles into calm once again. This process not only secures a dependable food source, but also serves as a natural training ground for young eagles, teaching them how to judge timing, maintain balance, and coordinate wing movement, passing survival skills from one generation to the next. Eagles, especially the brown snake eagle, are widely recognized for a diet that frequently includes snakes, making them a serious threat to these reptiles. They are not highly selective and will even approach venomous species, such as the black mamba, a snake capable of reaching nearly 10 feet in length. The advantage lies mainly in their legs. A naturally thick and durable layer of skin helps reduce the danger from sudden strikes. Although not fully immune to venom, the eagle maintains control through speed and remarkably accurate attacks across rocky terrain and coastal areas. Some eagle species apply a similar technique against sea snakes. When a snake crawls onto warm rocks or rises close to the surface, that brief instant becomes the ideal opportunity. From above, the eagle dives downward and ends the encounter within seconds. Thanks to a natural tolerance to part of the toxin, the eagle can handle the entire catch with little visible effect. This stands as clear evidence of exceptional adaptability and a reminder that in nature, power does not come only from muscle, but also from the refined ability of each species to use its own advantages effectively. On the grasslands, coyotes gain their advantage through pack coordination, agile bodies, and strong jaws capable of handling many kinds of prey. They move constantly across the terrain, taking advantage of nearly every available food source. Only when food becomes limited and a young coyote drifts away from the group does the eagle find an opening to approach from above. At the moment of attack, The eagle drops in a forceful dive, turning its broad vision and aerial position into an immediate advantage. The strike is carefully controlled to avoid the opponent's jaws while keeping dominance from the air. In many cases, the encounter ends quickly before those on the ground can react in time. Still, there are many situations where adult coyotes respond aggressively enough to force the eagle back into the sky, avoiding a direct confrontation. Both predators understand their own limits and recognize when retreat is necessary to preserve energy for another opportunity. This reveals that, in the struggle between sky and ground, there is no absolute ruler. Only survivors that understand their boundaries and know the right moment to advance or pull back endure within the wild. Across the open grasslands of Australia, the kangaroo stands as a symbol of endurance and physical strength. Supported by extremely powerful hind legs and a thick balancing tail, it can weigh more than 120 pounds, far heavier than a fully grown eagle. In a direct confrontation, a kick from those hind legs is enough to force almost any predator into caution. For an eagle, this is not an ordinary target, but a difficult test between sky and ground. The encounter begins when the first eagle dives low, attempting a sudden impact to push the kangaroo off balance. But the kangaroo does not lose control easily. It reacts almost instantly, forcing the attacker to climb back into the air before maintaining any advantage. In rare cases, 2 or even 3 eagles coordinate their attacks, taking turns diving from separate angles. Even so, the major difference in weight and the kangaroo's stable position on the ground prevent the birds from controlling the opponent long enough to gain a decisive advantage. The confrontation ends without a clear loser, yet it leaves behind an important message. Not every strike is made to secure a catch. Sometimes the real value comes from testing limits and understanding the boundaries that must be respected in nature. The rabbit, a small and fragile creature, constantly faces predators from the ground and the sky. Its survival depends on speed and agility, helping it escape danger within seconds. Once a threat appears, the rabbit can accelerate to nearly 40 to 50 miles per hour, using long leaps of around 12 feet to widen the distance and break the predator's timing. Across open grasslands, those sudden turns often become the final line between survival and capture. That movement quickly attracts the eagle, a predator with exceptional eyesight and precise aerial control. From above, the eagle folds its wings and dives with remarkable speed and accuracy. The strike happens instantly. Curved talons clamp down with an estimated force of about 500 to 600 pounds, leaving the rabbit little chance to recover once contact is made. Speed, height, and timing combine into one decisive attack that ends the hunt within seconds. Even so, success is never guaranteed. Eagles succeed in hunting rabbits only around 30 to 35% of the time, showing how difficult survival remains for both predator and prey. These encounters also help regulate rabbit populations and maintain balance across grassland ecosystems, where timing and precision can be just as important as strength. The eagle's wing beats create a quiet connection between the sky and the living rhythm of the wild. Every encounter reveals that real strength is built on balance, not on complete domination. If this journey has helped you view the natural world with greater understanding and appreciation, then that alone becomes a meaningful reward, carried by the story of a bird that rules the open sky. If this journey stays with you, continue following the eagle's flight as the wilderness quietly shapes its endless moments of survival and wonder each day.